I was unable to locate Cairo International Airport. This small landing pad was the closest I could come.
Why did you expect to find an international...
According to my map, there should be an airport 22 kilometers northeast of central Cairo. Instead, that seems...
There hasn't been commercial air travel since the collapse.
Perhaps my navigation database is out of date.
I'm talking about the collapse? The biggest depression in world history? I guess you don't follow current events.
Of course I know about the collapse. If I fail to find the passenger I'm looking for, I'll be available to take you to another destination. If so, we'll leave from this landing pad.
Is making good use of the data. Your next objective, destroy the Nassif family's greenhouse, which is in the northwest corner of the South Medina. The experimental greenhouse, a violation of WTO regulations, should lead us to Dr. Nassif.
Just taking a break. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to our small Medina.
Hi, name's Alec.
Pardon the simplicity of this drawing, but I like to give newcomers a map so they can find their way around. The local business owners are always...
Thanks, that's very thoughtful.
Well, someone new in the Medina. Don't worry about catching the plague at my little coffee stand. We are a high-priority zone for the bots, and we sterilize our equipment with infrasound.
That's good to hear.
People come to the old city to find the black market. Is that why you risk getting infected?
Security must be pretty non-existent around here. Is there a lot of crime?
Not my concern. There is always strife. I asked because I can make a deal for someone who could get into the new Cairo archaeology and do Queequegs a favor.
I'm listening.
The regional director has been disappointed in my profits since the intensification of Nanite Swell 11. I lose the shop if I can't find a way to impress him.
What am I supposed to do?
NG Resonance is playing a concert in the archaeology tomorrow. I need someone to convince her to endorse Queequegs. From what I hear, her manager, Miss Withers, can easily be bribed. Try to catch her waiting for NG and offer her some money. If she accepts, I will compensate you with a choice of several weapon mods, which I found on a dead Omar.
Miss Withers, huh? I'll let you know if I run into her.
We'll try to overlook your betrayal at the Mako facility if you help us find Dr. Nassif. She comes from a poor family in this plague-stricken village. Billy Adams will be coordinating the investigation from the mosque that lies between the archaeology and the village. Report to her at once.
What a world to bring a child into.
I have to see your archaeology pass before I can...
I don't have one. How do I...
If you don't already have one, then you're probably not supposed to have one.
Such as?
There are those in the Medina who might get you a pass for a price, but really all they're looking for are mercenaries to do their dirty work. Me? I just want to help people.
It's a deal. Here's your...
Okay, you're cleared in.
No more congestion. No more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11.
Attention residents of Old Cairo. The particle haze you are experiencing does not pose a health threat. Repeat, the haze appears to contain only mildly parasitic nanoscale fallout. Cover your mouth and nose when traveling outdoors, but rest assured, the danger is minimal. Archaeology scientists are presently investigating cleanup alternatives.
The harvester will discuss, okay? It's so good to see you again, darling. Any news about that apartment?
Apartment? Oh, that one. Already leased. Sorry.
Are you really trying to find me a place to live in archaeology? Don't you want to be able to see each other more often?
It's a lot of money. Will attract my husband's attention if I don't handle this properly. He's pretty clueless, but has started asking questions about certain expenses.
You owe it to yourself and your family to purchase. You, ma'am. You look like a discriminating person.
Where are you going with this?
Are you tired of breathers? Are you sick of the Plague 11 cough?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I really don't.
Combining ancient herbal remedies with state-of-the-art nanopathology research, we have produced the first and only...
Yeah, that's fascinating, but
Today only, we're offering a special price.
no thanks.
Why struggle with breathers when simply drinking this tonic can counter all of the nanites effects?
You! Chicago, someone put you on my tail?
I'm on Dr. Nassif's tail. The program we came out of,
Apostle Corps?
the scientists who ran our training.
This is some coincidence. Either there's a contract on my head...
Or maybe the Omar have an interest in the program that created us too. What are they?
I told you before. Protection.
Protection from what?
Anybody. A lot of people don't like Omar. Most people think they're freaks. Right now, supposedly, these Knights Templar
All by yourself?
That's my assignment, but these cyborgs can fight when they have to. I just wish we had a better tip, like when the raid's gonna happen. Then maybe I can...
Who tipped you off to begin with?
Someone in the village. But the Templar command is in the archaeology. They have a recruiting kiosk there. We can't move people into New Cairo to...
I have an archaeology pass. I'll let you know if I...
Yeah? If it was me, I'd sneak up on the place and eavesdrop. Omar's schematics show a vent near the Tarsus School on 107, West Wall. One of the shafts leads to the kiosk. You could listen from inside the shaft. Be careful, though. Archaeology support systems are secured against pests, whether trans... One thing I am is dependable.
You've sure got a prime location for your business here.
We appreciate your resourcefulness.
I guess we'll see if it was worth my time and effort.
You will appreciate our merchandise. You are welcome.
Go on, you've got my attention.
A Templar-run facility in Flight Bay 24 on Archaeology Level 110 has a number of classified programs. Most importantly, a body armor project for Templar Paladins. Also, a counter-agent to the pollution that causes Plague 11 has been invented, though its deployment has been inexplicably delayed.
The counter-agent sounds like something that would interest the villagers. How do I get into this facility?
First, you'll need a pass to enter the archaeology proper. Take this one.
Thanks.
Then talk to the woman in the air terminal information booth. She works for us. We will tell her that you are coming. Say to her simply that you have a friend in common.
Okay, what are you selling?
I have 2 black market biomod canisters which enable non-piezo cam functionality.
Give me the black market biome.
CMR.
No sign of trouble so far.
I'll have to make the credits count.
I have to see your arcology pass before...
I've got one right here.
Okay, you're clear to enter.
It will be a book about rulers, you know? Great personalities.
Yes, this is the Cairo branch of your old alma mater, curiously geared towards younger children rather than covert security. There might be some news about a fossil core inside, but the doors won't open unless you have a visitation pass. Start with the Nassif greenhouse and Dr. Nassif's crooked uncle who runs it.
My little visitor seems to have moved along. No matter. Are the paladins ready? And they know to search every building. If only you were right, but I think you make them too human in your imagination. A cyborg doesn't get discouraged.
Processing anomaly. Likely organic.
And it grows itself around human body. All we can do is... the entire network.
You can't sneak up on me!
Sounds like a real thing.
I'll get out of here. Just don't hurt me.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you at the splendor of the WTO enclaves. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else in the world. Know this, such prosperity is not a product of corruption, and I am injured by the accusations against me on this entire.
But I saw it in the news. All of Chicago gone.
Who the hell are you? I made it clear to the
My mistake.
For a second I thought you were that guy who runs the Pequod's coffee shop downstairs. The fool thinks that if he attacks me with a goofy...
You can't blame him for trying, I guess.
He could have at least given me my coffee.
You'd sell your influence for a cup of coffee.
It would be a start. I'm so sick of these nobodies expecting me to do special favors for them and not even having a few credits to...
I'd put down some money to see NG promote Queequegs.
Splendid. I'll put in a good word.
Can I trust you?
As much as you can trust anyone who takes bribes. Now leave me...
Remember, you are leasing from us. You must grant the WTO entry for investigation of our own hangars.
The Templars restrict access to their facilities. Flight Bay 24 is not a public airport. As soon as you've filled out all the necessary paperwork, they'll be glad to give you a complete tour.
I have done that 3 times already. This is ridiculous.
It must have gotten lost in transit. There's no record here. Or perhaps you did not fill them out completely. As soon as they have your forms in order, they'll be happy to permit your investigation. Until then, there's nothing I can do. Can I help you?
I believe we have a friend in common.
Ah, yes. He told me you were coming.
You better back down!
That's enough. I'm leaving.
This is what I've been waiting for. Watch out! I pulled the pin!
Locate the power assault schematic in this hangar. We will be able to scan and upload it to your infolink once you find it. You will also find information about your cantor nanite in this hangar.
What? Those noises. Is someone there?
Pattern match, highly probable.
The zone seems to be clear now. Who's there?
I'm ready for you.
Target in sight. Now! Prepare to meet your end in our hands, freak!
Hope you like it.
Lieutenant, here is the soft key to the storage room at the back of the hangar. I need you to remove the Plague 11 files, the ones related to the cure, and bring them to me at the VIP overlooking Flight Bay 23. Meanwhile, here is the key to the suite on 108. It's time. Shut Apostle Core down, but do it quietly.
Coward! Come out where I can see you!
Unbelievable. The chairman himself is a Templar. Maybe you should locate the files he was talking about and confront him in the hangar bay. But first, check out that Apostle Core facility on level 109. Your assignment will be to eliminate Dr. Nassif before she gives any information to the Templar extremists or to the WTO.
Something. I'm ready for you.
Likely intrusion.
I turned up evidence that you've been perpetuating the plague in the Medina by not allowing a counter...
That's a pretty fanciful accusation.
I watched the V-mail you sent to the Templars in Flight Bay 24.
Resourceful little muckraker, aren't you? How much do you want?
What do you mean?
How much to keep you quiet? That's what this is about, right?
I don't want your money, just an explanation.
For your information, testing has yet to prove the counteragent's safety. I'm not going to be responsible for creating yet another cloud of self-replicating dust motes.
It could hardly be worse than Plague 11.
That's easy for an outsider to say. If I don't weigh the consequences, the city might get sued, or I could lose my job. Step over to one of the flight bay windows. Look at that wasteland. Imagine if you were responsible for rebuilding an economic system to accommodate a planet full of beggars. Not as simple as it might seem to people on the outside. I believe we're through.
Should have volunteered for that mod program.